Welcome back, guys. As you can see, I changed my skill tree a bit. I took everything up here off and I invested everything into assassination. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unequip my shield. There's something that I saw on the internet. How do I just unequip it? Need to unequip my 200, right? Okay. Now with this hand empty, we can attack with our hidden blade. Okay. Will take me. Yeah, we can attack with a hidden blade now. With our skill tree, I went mostly into assassination damage in Way of the Raven. Advanced assassination. This is a tool. This is a tip that I saw on YouTube. Unlocks the ability to assassinate high-level targets with timing-based attack. So if the guy normally wouldn't die to it, we can now one-shot them. I went down here, light attack, more stealth and assassination damage. I had to go through the hammer to get the side. We have the Raven. As you guys can see, it's mostly to do with stealth. Auto loot an enemy automatically after melee kill or stealth takedown. That's what we wanted since the beginning. Down here we've got the Raven gathers loot from the range attacks, targets killed, and more stealth, Way of the Raven. Okay, melee resistance, Way of the Raven, melee critical chance, assassination damage, chain assassination, which is also nice. After performing successful assassination, throw an axe at the second NPC standing in close proximity. That'll be nice, and also another adrenaline slot. So now after this we can see where we want to go next. There's a lot of fighting based ones we can also get. Okay, but let's see where we are now. The Great Scattered Army. We're close to this one. I thought they were right below us though. Yeah, they are. Well, more or less, they're near the bridge. But first I want to get that gold there.
Randvi mentioned this place. The last known location of the Summer Army.
I was here earlier, but oh, it's down. I was up top before. I had to attack with hidden blade. Hold Q.
Hold! Who goes there?
A friend, an ally. I'm looking for the Summer Army.
Camp leader is up top. You can't miss him.
Massive walls and structures in the area. But there's also one for rolling. If you jump down a massive height to roll. This is the lower edge, that's the higher edge, but how do we get to you? The hell? We can get up one of these. Maybe that way. Yeah. Okay, let's see. There's also a breakable wall there, but I don't think there's anything to our right that we can loot. Not that we can see. To the right. No! Don't jump down. Up there. We have to get to this one. Damn it, man. Let's try that again, but this time don't jump the wrong way. Okay. From here we go there. Oh, for a second there I didn't see the rope. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to get over? Oh. There's so much, like, so many buildings and ruins around us. It feels like there should be something lootable down there on that wall. According to the map, the gold and blue icons are too far away for it.
What do you think you're doing?
Now we know why these guys didn't attack us earlier.
What are you doing?
I'm looting.
Hail! What has happened here?
Who is asking?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we came. We made it lively. Gruntbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
Sorry to hear that, sounds like an ambush. What about your defenses?
That is terrible. How were you ambushed?
It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path, shouting some nonsense about an ancient order of warriors. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Yarskoma Summa, she bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps. I'd follow if we were fit to. We need her iron fist.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her longship. That's your best bet.
Guards here are vigilant.
Eldama Wigman drove those dangerous.
Somewhere cannot be far. I should have a look around.
Shame we have to take prisoners at all. They'll live just long enough to serve as an example to the others. Lord Wigman's wrath is as grand as it is swift.
No peace around here. What's going on?
Let's see.
I'll kill you!
With me, here!
Hurry!
There. A beached longship. Dane markings. This was a fine longship. Fit for a chief. It must belong to Soma.
Get round the side. Oh, thank you. Thank you, friend.
You're still in fighting shape.
Take him to the shelter for warmth.
And I was muted again. I wonder for how long.
Slap some moss in that gash and wrap it well. Eggle, look at me. Remember the boars you felled our first day in England? Hold his arms. 9. Large and fat. Fed us for a week.
Yeah.
You'll be chasing more in a month, my friend.
I like her.
You come like a Valkyrie out of the fog. We have no dead to give you.
You must be Soma.
Let's talk elsewhere. Give them a chance to rest.
Quite a hit you took. How many were lost?
It's kind of you to ask, but with so much blood in the water and death on the air, I'd know your name and purpose first.
Eivor of the Raven clan. I came for you, looking for a friend and ally.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grandbridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients?
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantbridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galin, Leave. We may as well be of the same blood.
If I can reunite them and we retake your city, can I call you a friend and ally?
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
What about lover? How did Grantbridge fall?
What happened to Grantbridge?
The elder man Wigmund seized it from us. I'm not sure how he managed, but he will not keep it. Not for long. He has supporters outside the city, but this attack seemed to come from inside the walls. From the heart of Grantbridge.
Where's this Wigmund? And what does he want?
He's a flailing elderman under the old king. A bitter man digging his fingernails into Grantbridge, just to say he can. He's made many attempts to unseat me before. This time he managed a trick.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Wigman. Back. Oh, we're going down the wrong tree there, but we still want to do these as well. Oh, okay. The Templar that we wanted to fight earlier. Okay, it's not going to work from this angle. Let's see if it's possible, but it won't let me, man. Nah. I have to go up normally. Someone's journal. We have set up a camp to treat the wounded. I will tend to each of them myself and see who must rest and who still thirsts for blood. By next nightfall, I will take the willing and able and set out to find my closest advisors. They are still alive. I know it in my heart. And once we regroup, we will take back Grand Bridge. Nothing will stand in our way. Thought maybe I could break through that floor, but it's just the floor. Oh, it's like I was an enemy all of a sudden. Is it you? I do not have long now. A few hours at the most. This place is as good as any. A beautiful view of the setting sun or the bright stars should I last into the night. I have met people so afraid to die alone, but as I lie here writing this, I see there is nothing to fear. After all, it is a journey we must all take alone, with no one and nothing in tow. And so to whoever should find me, I leave you this key to my home, in hopes that which I leave behind can find new meaning. One of his houses, their houses down below. Like here, down below.
Burn long and hut, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home.
I know what you must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best. Vital to retake in the city. Do you think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer. It may be you think of soldiers as war fodder, and little else. But these warriors are more than a blade and shield. They are my family, nothing short. I've lost a city this week. I will not lose them too.
I understand. And if your people yet live, we'll find them.
You don't get that in a game often, would actually climb on your horse. Oh man. Oh, it's there. That's because it... I was about to say, what the hell's going on? But as soon as you get close, they go over it. The map forgets about it. Can't wait to raid that monastery.
Wolves. They've surrounded someone. Must be careful.
Come on, Wolfie. Wow. Wow. Too slow.
Laughing behind his shackles, wretched carrion beasts. I don't deserve this. Leave me. Run!
More wolves. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
I feel stronger already.
I'm on the fire.
Galen, you look terrible.
What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, ran me smack into a nest of bandits. But Freya was on my side, and I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I am. And hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
I've set a camp not far from here, marked by a beacon. Go there, Galen, and recover. Eivor and I will find the others.
I'll head back to camp. And as I recover, I'll watch over the rest with a care that only Freya knows.
He's a serious man, Galen.
Yes, and a man of the gods. He carries them around in his mind as a tree bears its branches. It makes his mind heavy, but it keeps our spirits light, knowing the gods give us favor.
Okay. Which one's closest? This one. No man. Over there. Is she gonna follow me? Too high, too slow. One hit, second hit.
A group of Danes held captive.
I don't know how you saw me, but okay.
Get back here! Work with me!
Come on. Come on, man. What the hell's wrong?
Together, lads, we have this! Hand from the tree in the city square. We'll see you hand from the tree in the city square.
Come on, man.
Freeze! I'm with the wind come from my
You're one too, brother. Blood!
If you would be so kind. I've had quite the day.
Look through the fog, Leave. Follow the beacon. Our camp is at its base. We'll return when we found the others.
Bleeding dunghill!
Head straight to the camp and see that everyone's shipshape when we return.
Leave and Galen didn't always get along, but they bonded since we took Grantbridge.
Sour blood between them?
In a way. Both considered themselves my second, and hated the other for it. But I do not rank my family like I do my horses.
Competition can mar the love between siblings for life.
It can also bring out the best in people, if the fire is stoked right.
Okay, we are headed there next. So I'll see you guys in the next so we can go there. Cheers.